Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the Boko podcast, where we have bold, boundless, and borderless conversations. Today, we are in studio talking about gender roles. Why are gender roles important to us? Who should do the one thing that you've been discussing about with your spouse or even in your family? Who should do the cooking? Who should do, the washing? Who should do the cleaning? Who should do the other kind of roles that you can think of? Spreading the bed, taking the trash out. Who should do that? Today we're going to have that discussion. And unfortunately, the guest lady that we were expecting is not with us today. However, we have decided to go on and give you our take as men. And with me in studio, I have the one and only legit baby. Karibu.
Wagwan. Yeah. I greet you in the mighty name of Jah. Welcome to this episode. It's episode 4.
This is the third episode, actually.
Third episode, episode 3. We're talking about gender roles. Welcome. We have jam-packed information to give you.
Yes, fantastic. Sometimes I kind of think that we are in a society that is just so confused about gender roles.
Right.
I mean, ladies want men to be providers. In fact, in relationships today, lazima tumefea for some reason. Inabidi tu tumefea, unaulizwa tumefea nakuja. Nitumie fea nikamu. Or something like that. And on the other hand, men also expect ladies to do some chores, like, wash clothes for them, nini, vitu kama hizo in the house.
Yeah.
What is your take about, gender roles? What maybe, or what do you think about gender roles? How can you even define them? Nini vitu kama hizo?
Well, ni ukweli. It's very true right now. As opposed to, like, let's say 30, 10, 50 years ago, gender roles zilikuwa
distinct.
Zilikuwa like society ilikuwa inajua vitu zinafaa kuwa. Like kulikuwa na a set let me call it a system of how things were working.
Yeah.
But sahi, I like the point yenye umeanza nayo that we are confused.
We are totally confused because saizi, I mean, a very long time ago, if I saw a car on the road or something like that, I knew that the driver is definitely a man. It's definitely a man.
Definitely.
Today, everyone is driving. Very young girls are driving
by
vehicles.
the way,
That is amazing.
Haria.
Mpaka tuko na ile stingo ya anti wa haria.
Anti wa haria.
We know za maharia, tunajua kuna maharia za wamama.
Yeah. So I think shida hiyo imetokana na the freedom that we have had as humanity. Like saina feel kuna so much freedom, which now hii freedom ina open up. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. Tulikuwa tunaongea tukaona hiyo freedom ina open up options.
Yeah.
So ukiwa free, by the way, uko na options. Like you can do whatever you want. You can live however you want. You can work wherever you want. Like you can do things as you want. But now with these options, inakuwa na confusion.
Yeah.
Because now when you have these options, of course, kama options ni mingi, utashindwa kuchoose. Like utakuwa na trouble ya, okay, this is what I want, this is what I will go for. Ama unafanya ile story ya kujaribu. Like unakakaa hapa kidogo, una switch, unajaribu kitu ingine, like ile kuonja. So I think ndio maana we are confused as a society, because sasa right now people are so free to do whatever they want that they tend to forget, ama they tend to disregard what they are supposed to do.
Is it what they're supposed to do, or it's what, like the society actually taught us to do? Because there's this other conversation, this not a conversation, but there's this notion that it's not actually a notion. It's the truth that actually gender roles or what the woman is supposed to do and what the man is supposed to do is not exactly biological. It's actually a construct of the society. It's a social construct that we grew up seeing, men do this kind of thing. Like I was saying, I mean, long time ago, if I saw a vehicle being driven around, I knew for sure it's a man driving that vehicle.
Ukweli.
Then fast forward, we are in 2020, 2025, and now, I mean, very young girls are already driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
we
big
knew
cars.
bosses to be men. Like the CEOs, we knew them to be men. But today, a vast number of ladies are in very high positions. CEOs, chief COOs, that is. In fact, a good number of my
Even
managers
presidents
are ladies. Yes, presidents. We have female presidents. And in very high positions. Women are in very high positions today. So we were taught at that time that men are supposed to be in power, or men do the hard work, and then ladies do the softer things. The kind of
the softer things.
and that's what we are seeing with the soft life kind of girls today. They're also they want a lot of power, but still want to stick to soft life. So yes, I think gender roles for me, they're not biological. It's not because you're a man now you can do this, because you're a woman then you can do the other thing. No, it's about the society or our social setup, our social upbringing. We woke up, or we were brought up seeing women in the kitchen. I mean, my mother used to cook at all times. The only time I saw my father in the kitchen was when my mom was unwell. And even then, there would probably be someone else cooking in the house.
They would bring someone else.
Yes, to do that cooking and all that and all. Only in very rare circumstances would I see my father. In fact, I remember, I think probably the first time that I saw my dad cooking, I was around class 7, 8. And it was a surprise for me to see my dad in the kitchen. At that age, being in class 7 or class 7, 8 around, I'm not so sure, but I remember that I somehow, it's not very oblivious, but at least I remember that some details. I see him in the kitchen. I see him making ugali. Yes, I see him serving us and all that, and it was an awe for me. Like, I mean, so you can do this.
But now it came as a surprise to you.
Yes,
it was a huge surprise.
Very much a surprise.
Now I think it's true that I don't know, we can't define certain roles as distinct or as specific to one gender. But I think historically ama point yenye watu
culturally.
Culturally. Things were just done a certain way, and the things that now bring that difference is they affect ama they, like, as life goes by, kuna vitu zenye zimeingia kwa society zenye zime change perspective ya watu. Kama let's say, like right now we have kuna story ya equality
Yes.
and feminism and all that. And then there is which one else? There's this one kwa hapo imepotea.
Chivalry was...
Not exactly chivalry, but itakuja, but vitu kama hizo like unapata society ndo inaenda iki-evolve yenyewe, inaenda iki-meet new challenges ama new events, and then the perspective has to change because umesema the only time you saw your dad go to the kitchen, your mom was unwell.
Yes.
Like iyo
or she was not around at all, like she had gone somewhere. For me to see, and even if she was going somewhere especially for a long time or something like that, she would make sure that we are sorted in terms of cooking and all and all. And actually most of the times, I think by the time we were in class 6, 7 and such, we were able to take care of ourselves if our mom was not in. That's so we never really saw our dad going into the kitchen. At that point we would cook for ourselves and cook for him as well. At that tender age, well, it's not so tender, class 6, 7, it's not so tender, but we were able to do those things. I think today I don't know if class 6, 7 kids 6, 7 kids do the same thing. I'm not sure.
I think, well, it depends on where you're coming from. Because not all families are the same. Ama they
use the house help to do the cooking.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, Sisi, we were brought kind of different. We were brought up kind of different. But by the time I think I was in class 3 or so, probably 2, I was able to do to wash my own clothes. I mean, clean after myself. Nini vitu kama hizo. And today's child may not be in a position to do that at those ages.
Oh yeah, I think
they have house helps, house managers who do the work for them. I remember we did have house helps at those tender ages, but even with the house help being present, we would do like all that, kujigroom nini kujifulia nguo ni vitu kama hizo, unless it was maybe bulky, it was maybe something like sweaters which maybe hatukuweza kuzifua vizuri, then the house help will help vitu kama hizo. But the roles, man.
So unapata
roles mapema
with that kind of life, I guess basi ukikuwa mkubwa then there is a lot you can do. Hata things that are stereotypically for women, you can also do them. Because kama clean, kufua nguo, well, zilikuwa za kazi ya wanawake. But now unapata kama umegrow up in such a manner, you can also do it. Like you know how to do it, you can do it.
And I might add at this point that a lot of men suffer today because they became so dependent on women's roles that they're not able to do some things on their own. Usually, actually, before you get married, or before most men get married, they are able to do so much for themselves. But at the point that they get married, they start forgetting to do some things. Like they forget to cook. They forget to wash clothes. They forget to clean the house. They forget this kind of stuff because now they know there's a house manager. I mean, because now the woman comes in as a house manager. She's managing the house. If she's not doing it herself, she will get someone to do it. And so men kind of forget. And then if they, God forbid, something happens and maybe they get separated or divorced, or they even one dies, they become miserable. Like miserable.
Yeah.
Because they had some over reliance. Yeah.
I think what I would say ni as much as like men can have learned to be somehow independent.
Yeah.
Standard yao ukicompare na when they are with a woman kuna tofauti. Ukiangalia bachelor na ukiangalia mtu maybe akona dem ana date ama they are married, there is a
they look like two different guys.
Quality ya life ni tofauti sana. Yes,
if they are dating or married or living with a lady, the standard of cleanliness becomes about par. But if they are just living on their own and all jamaa anaweza rudia mpaka masocks.
Like that's exactly the point, because I've seen it hadi ukiangalia nini ukienda campo, like a girls hostel and a boys hostel, totally different, very different. Like them kuna venye tu anakwanga mejieka yenye I think it's more natural to them.
Do you think that there's a reason behind that?
Well, I guess that's the discussion we are having today, because I think there is a reason, because them kuna venye sijui it questions the fact yenye tulisema ati nini if this is a societal construct rather than a biological construct, sindio?
Yes.
But I feel ukiangalia in reality kuna vitu zinakuanga more although yes they are trained from birth nini how to be a girl, how to do this, ama a boy is trained how to be a man and do this and that. But find there are some things that come more naturally to women than to men,
and some things that come more naturally to
men than to women.
Let me ask you a question. You have 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
A woman has 2 hands, all right? The way you do your laundry,
Is it different? If I even do my laundry,
is it different from the way a lady would do their laundry?
It is very different.
It's not. Imagine.
It is very different. Me personally,
here's the thing. This is what I think. That right from birth, we get into some form of training, conditioning actually, right from birth. And our parents start taking girls, showing them even how to sit. Cover your put on dresses, things like those. By the way, who said dresses are the specific clothes for women? Well, I don't know if that. I mean, I don't know how that came about, but yes, there are designers and all. I think it's just someone decided that we have to differentiate so that we can be able to sell dresses and sell trousers.
Yeah.
But today, ladies are doing trousers as well. Men are doing trousers.
Right.
I don't know why men are not doing skirts and dresses. It will be considered cross-dressing. But here's the thing. We learn. Again, I said that gender roles are basically a social construct.
Right.
They are basically a social gender roles are basically a social construct right from birth. Because when we get born, our parents start teaching us what? The ways according to our genders. For the ladies, the mothers start showing them, giving them toys to play with.
Yeah.
Which are teddy bears,
dolls,
colored, pink stuff, yellow stuff, just bright colored toys. It's very rare for you to find a girl being given a car, a toy car to play with. Yes, of course, there are those ones that they'll be given toy cars here and there, but by the time they are understanding themselves as boys and girls, they have already been differentiated such that if a parent is going out to buy toys, they will buy a toy for girl that is girlish, maybe a teddy bear, baby, take care of the baby. But for the man, they'll buy a small truck just so that the boy can
Pull the truck,
pull the
play with
truck
it.
and
Yeah.
all that and play with, it feels masculine, right? So we taught masculinity and femininity at a very tender age.
Yeah.
We are, if we look at now, maybe in town, in the urban centers, it's a little different. But if we look at the remote areas, the rural areas, a girl will be taught how to cook and all that and all that. A boy will be sent out, to look for not manure, but fodder for cattle.
Yeah.
Feed the chicken, do all those other things. Eventually, even the lady will do that. But it will be rare for the boy to be taught to cook
Yeah.
in the kitchen. You see? And lady will be taught, cleanliness, to be very neat, take care of their nails, vitu kama hizo.
Yeah.
But the boy will be taught very masculine things. If the boy starts, if a girl starts going to climb trees and all that, she gets whipped.
Yeah.
Stop being like a boy. Stop behaving like a boy. Come back in the house. This is what girls do. Nini vitu kama hizo.
Right.
We are taught, right? The family becomes the first classroom for gender roles. Yeah. For stereotypes, in fact. Not just for gender roles, but for the stereotypes on gender roles.
I agree so much. And
Aba wewe ulifunzwa kupika hiyo mtoto.
well, okay, I was about even to share my experience. What happened? I grew up in a semi-urban kind of rural kind of thing. Because I've had my fair share of life in town and my fair share of life in the village. And I started out in town, then went to the village, and then now I'm back in town.
Okay.
And most of the things I know about being most of the things I know I learned from the village, because that's where I spent a lot of my early years.
Yeah.
And first time I was cooking, I learned cooking nikiwa huko. And the first dish I ever made was actually ugali.
Yeah, because now you're told men make ugali.
Well, it didn't come out like that. By the way, it didn't come out like that because, the household I was living in, God bless them, they were
They were a little, modernized.
They were modern, yes, but they had traditional values.
Yes, conservative values.
Conservative values. Like, it was a typical village home. The man did what the man was supposed to do. The woman did whatever they were supposed to do. And like ilikuwa too traditional. And I think it worked very very well. Now, to the point where I started cooking, my first experience in the kitchen, apart from through like observation, because tulikuwa tuna have some time at the kitchen, chakula imeiva, mnakula, nini, all that happened in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So the only way you can learn is not actually by doing, because there is someone who is doing, who is the woman. It's not exactly by doing, but just by looking.
Yeah.
Unaweza ona, hii imeenda hapa, kumeenda hivi, hivi.
Yeah.
Hata kama haujafanya we mwenyewe.
And then because it keeps being repeated day after
because
day.
Inaenda ikifanya,
you keep learning it, you keep entrenching it in your mind.
Iko tu, but chance ya kufanya ndio hakuna. So the first time I actually got the chance was I had asked I had asked my mom to find me a pet. Like your time nilikuwa na grow, I love dogs. I loved dogs very much. So I said, nataka tu kaumbwa. By the grace of God kaumbwa kakapatikana. But sasa kitu sikuwa nimefikiria ni
you need to cook for the dog and all.
I need to take care of this dog. And hapo ndo suddenly I think hapo ndio my journey to being responsible started. Hapo ndio nili have my first lesson in responsibility. Juu sasa it came to me like hii dogi lazima ikule. And
so you started doing what you were seeing during time.
Nasa unajua uko ni ushagwa tuna sijui ati dog food nini hizo vitu hakuna. Inabidi nipike tu ugali yenye si tunakulanga. So that was my first time in the kitchen kupika. That was my first time in the kitchen kupika. And I still remember it to this day. Because it may happen to once. Ingia, fanya. Well, I survived.
Now, we're back to the very same point that family is the very first place that people get to learn so many things, including stereotypes.
Yeah.
And if I'm being fair, we don't have to be taught those stereotypes. We just have to observe. You see the way you were looking at that food being made and entrenching that in your mind. The very same way, boys and girls alike get to see what is happening with their relatives, with their parents, with their siblings. Vitu kama hizo. From the society at large. And you start learning, so this is not for boys. This is for girls. So this is for boys. This is what boys are supposed to do. Including abusive language, including what else? How we treat people. We get to learn by observation. We actually do not have to be told this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
And so now the family becomes the very first classroom for stereotypes. That is how you knew that as a man, you need to put on a trouser or a short. That is how you knew that as a man, you are very superior to women or to the ladies.
Yeah. You're the leader.
That is what was imprinted in your mind. Because, let's say the truth, roles do not have a male or female. If it's doing laundry, it is not written male or female. I mean, in fact, you can't just look at laundry and say, this laundry was cleaned by a man. No? You can't look at food and say this food was made by a woman. In fact, today we have chefs who make much better food than women can.
Yeah, right. Very true, by the way. Very true.
You often boys try to mimic their dads, and girls try to mimic their mothers. That is why at some point you would do cha baba cha mama, and you know very well cha mama huyu ndiye anapika, cha baba
ndo anaenda huko nje anafanya,
anaenda kutafuta vitu zingine, ndiye anakuja na pesa kama kazi yake tu ni kukula nini vitu kama hizo. Yes. And then all these things are passed down to from your grandfather to your father to you, and then you're going to pass them on to some other people after you. And here's the thing. Traditionally, there are those roles that we know are for men.
Yeah.
Traditionally. Or conservatively are men's roles. And there are those that are conservatively women's roles. Yeah, we know that. What do you think we are at a point in life where the line is blurring?
Bas hapo ndio sasa, hiyo ndo point ilikuwa imepotea. Yenye ilikuwa imepotea ndio hiyo imerudi now. Yeah, it's true. Sasa tuko point yenye not just in terms of even gender roles. Kila kid, every aspect of life, the line is very thin, hauwezi jua like which is which. Kitambo vitu zilikuwa black and white, this is good, this is bad, nini, kila kitu ni black and white. Sasa wakaintroduce kakala kengine, nasikia wanakaita gray area. Hey. Gray area inasumbua. And some
of the mix of black and white.
Ndo sasa some of the things that I think zimeingia kwa society zenye sasa zina thin the line ni kama like challenges to morality. Morals za watu zimekuwa affected, and now these morals they come to affect most of the things that society defines as good or bad, ama the roles. Ndio sasa tunapata vitu kama homosexuality, sijui LGBTQ nini. So mtu anakuja anasema they are just not like genders are not just two.
Unaanza kuongeza zingine.
Nini.
But traditionally, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at the point that you're born, you're either male or female.
Yeah.
Well, I do not dispute the fact that there are people that are born with two, genitalia. In fact, maybe this is the right time to just speak about that. Just kidogo too, because it's past. It's not within, the theme of today, gender roles. It's something that we should actually have a conversation on, and this one I believe is going to be super heated. Because there happens to be, other than male and female, naturally occurring, there happens to be some other form of people who are called intersex, transgender, and then there's gender non-conforming people. Now here's the thing. These are not lesbians. These are not gays. And these are not bisexuals. Yeah? They are born, it's a man, either you are born as a man.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the male genitalia. But inside, the hormones that are active are the hormones of a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys who know biology very well, it happens that we all start off as a female being.
Okay.
And then it's the clitoris actually that grows into a penis.
Correct
me if I'm wrong, biologists. But that's what I understand. From some conversations here. I have never really done good research on that. But that is what I understand. So there comes a point where the clitoris grew, but the whole part, it grew large, but the whole part of the like female genitalia did not disappear and form the scrotum and the testes and all. It had some, I don't know, ilifika mahali tu ikafikiria waje isigrow kabisa. It happens. And then muyo mtu anazaliwa akiwa hivyo.
So hence sasa hiyo ni
akona zote mbili.
Hiyo sasa ni how the intersex like comes
I
to
think
be.
that's not intersex. I think that's
transgender.
I think that's transgender. Yes, intersex ni ule mtu you have a female genitalia, which means the penis was supposed to grow, but it didn't grow. It left the female genitalia. But inside, total man.
Oh.
Mpaka unamea ndevu, like real ndevu,
Eh,
vitu kama hizo.
we.
That's an intersex person. The transgender person, I think transgenders, which one is transgender? I confuse the two, by the way. Intersex and transgender, they are very confusing. But yes, intersex is you have a female genitalia, but then you inside you are
You're
completely
the opposite gender.
Now there is also another group of people called the gender non-conforming. Gender non-conforming, I do not even know how to explain this.
Okay.
The gender non-conforming, I think let me do this so that I do not
just
mislead
confirm.
so
To
that I do not
confirm.
mislead people. There's an article actually that I did read here. I will link that article down there. But yes, here it is. I got it. That was fast. I think because I had a look at it at some point. Intersex people is an umbrella term that encompasses a diverse set of conditions
All right.
or traits that exist along a spectrum. It is important to distinguish intersexuality from lesbianism, gayism, bisexuality, and queer orientations. Orientations are not something that should be up for discussion. Orientations are choices. You are a man, but you choose to be gay. If you choose to be gay, shauri yako. You're just stupid. Because you should know that male genitalia should go into women genitalia.
It's obvious.
That is obvious. And I mean, that is obvious. Now, intersex variations affect the development of internal and external reproductive and sexual organs.
Okay.
They also affect secondary sex characteristics or chromosomal patterns, which can result in a wide range of physical presentations and experiences, including ambiguous genitalia. Ambiguous, like you do not know, by looking, you do not know whether you are male or female.
What?
It's ambiguous.
What?
That's what I'm saying. A longer clitoris, and still there is the vagina is still there, but the clitoris looks like a penis. It's long and gets actually erect. Yeah, and then you have no balls. Yeah, ambiguous genitalia, atypical hormone levels. Atypical hormone levels. That means now you have tits, or you have breasts that are large enough, but you also have breasts. I mean, you also have the beards. Yeah, things like that. And most of these things actually, at birth, you notice that there is that kind of abnormality, but then you think because I can see the female genitalia, this is probably a female. And the person is called Stephanie. You call that lady Stephanie.
Yeah.
And then Stephanie grows and grows and grows, and then she gets to teenage. And things start changing. The voice starts deepening. She starts growing a beard. Muscles show up. And then she changes her name to Steve.
Stephanie is no longer a girl.
Yeah, Stephanie is no longer feeling a girl, no longer feeling girlish. And she starts calling herself Steve.
Steve, yeah.
And here's the thing. There are tomboys, and then there are intersex people. Tomboys are just tomboys. They are just girls behaving like boys.
Like boys, yeah.
Those are girls. Those are female. Yeah. I do not have I must say that I do not have so much command or so much authority in this area. But at least I know a few things, and that is what I'm sharing.
Yeah, we
That
listen,
is-
but we don't judge.
Yeah,
We listen,
that is
but we
it. So,
don't judge.
intersex individuals may discover their intersex status at birth. That's one.
Okay.
During childhood or later in life. The experience of being intersex varies widely, as individuals may have different feelings, different needs, and choices regarding their bodies, identities, and medical interventions. Intersex individuals are often face unique challenges related to social acceptance, medical treatment decisions, and access to accurate information and support. That is bodily anatomy. Okay, let's talk about transgender identities.
Yeah.
The transgender individuals do not have a gender identity that does not align with the sex assigned at their sorry, let me repeat that. Transgender identity refers to individuals whose gender identity does not align with the sex assigned at
them.
birth.
Ngoja.
So at birth,
Ya mwisho.
so I repeat it. Transgender identity refers to individuals whose gender identity does not align with the sex assigned to them at birth.
But
Yes.
okay.
So at birth, they were said to be females. But now when they're grown up, man, they have a deep voice, they have beards, they have masculine features.
Okay, ngoja. You know when you say hiyo ni biology, when it comes to that, it's biological.
That's biological.
So that kind of person will fall under the intersex. Sindio?
No, now this one is transgender now.
So intersex
Intersex was, you can tell from the genitalia.
Oh, okay.
You can tell from the genitalia.
Uh-huh.
So someone assigned female at birth may identify as male, being called a transgender man, while someone assigned male at birth identifies as a female or as a transgender woman. Now here's the thing. It's important to note that these people, these people, they have no choice. These ones have no choice. It is something that has happened biologically.
Yeah, biologically.
Now, if it happens biologically, we need to recognize the problem here. But what we need to do is not open the can of worms to allow people to now say, you know, LGBTQ is a... Start fighting for LGBTQ rights based on a few abnormalities.
Yeah.
It's an abnormality. So what we just need to do is provide enough counseling and all that, and take care of these people. Because if we open that kind of worms of the LGBTQ, now we are putting lesbians, that females choose to date females, males choose to date males, and others choose to be all serving, all purpose. Kuna unga fulani inaitangwa all purpose. So they choose to be all purpose. Not good at all. So I don't know how we got there.
So yeah, that was I was saying questions of morality.
Yes.
So unapata tukipatana na hizo vitu kama transgender. Sasa kuna mtu fulani yeye anajua tu vizuri they were born as a girl or as a man.
Yeah.
And then they have interest in in the same gender sexually, whether female or male, si ndio? Sasa unapata mtu ataungana na watu wa transgender, atajieka kwa hiyo kikundi aseme nini sijui whatever, waende protest wafanye nini, but in this scenario they are not really fighting for anyone's rights. They're just hiding behind, they're just hiding their low moral level behind someone, behind a really like what do you say, an abnormality.
Yes.
Something that has just happened that can't be explained.
Yes.
So you pick that as an opportunity to make it look like, you know, what you're also doing is correct.
That is the thing. We must say a vice is a vice. Lesbianism is a vice.
Yeah.
We must accept that it is a vice.
Exactly.
And we must call it out.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Gayism is a vice. We must call it out. Bisexuality is a vice. We must call it out. Even our cultures do not allow these things.
Yeah.
I hear that just the other day, that our president went and voted in favor of LGBTQ rights at the UN. There was such kind of a vote. And at the point that he was doing that, the US, who are the people who actually introduced LGBTQ rights, have been forcing it on people around.
They were the first ones in the world. Yeah.
Yes. Right now they know how retrogressive it is. And they're beginning to pull out.
Right.
And advocate for, male, female genders. But I don't know what the problem is.
So, okay.
With our representative. Oh, man.
Norma.
He's just so out of touch with what is happening on ground.
So I think my next point is going to link with that in some way. Ilikuwa another thing is poverty. Poverty has a really big impact on gender roles and also even morality at some point. Just as you've said, he voted in favor of LGBTQ plus tatu. I don't know plus what, but ni plus. I don't know where they're coming from, but I think what might have driven him to that point, ni, like, America is superpower, nini, we need them for this and that and this and that. So naona to be on the safe side, wacha tujiunge na wao, and then ana lower his morals
to accommodate some people.
Yeah, for some sort of benefit.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
When we get to a place where we can sell our souls for monetary kind of achievement, for monetary tokens, we are losing our way. We're losing our way as a country.
Exactly.
And we need never to go there.
And I think, it's a matter of, by the way, it's a matter of leadership. Leadership. Like the one person that has been given the responsibility of a nation or over anything, that person really needs to be very woke. Because, yes, now US is starting to be a little bit more moral. They're starting to look back at, some of the mistakes they do or
They did
because of the leader they have.
Yeah.
Because of the person who is there, who's driving there.
And we would expect that our Kenyan president, having been a pastor at some point, would probably think even better.
Yeah.
And have some form of morality.
Yeah.
To not accept.
Yeah.
To take that route
that
he has taken.
I know. well, he may have been a pastor, but he's no saint. We can say he's not a saint. And yeah, I think nilikuwa nasema poverty ina affect ina blur the line. Ina blur the line very much. Ndo unapata people are, like you said, they're selling their souls for
monetary
money.
gains.
For do. Kuna trend ilikuwa ya gays. And watu walikuwa na notice gays wanakuanga na pesa.
Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from, but okay, this is what I saw on the internet and on social media and experience from some of my friends, that ni vigumu upate a gay person akiwa broke ama they come from a poor family or nini. And so ulikuwa unapata watu wengine wako they're engaging with them ama they're engaging with them, not because ati they love them ama they are also they are morally on the same level, but because ya kugain hiyo level ya do.
But then here's the thing. If you're there for the money, you are on the same moral level with them.
Exactly. You have to, like, unapata mtu sasa they have lowered their moral, their morals, just to be okay, not even be rich, just for that status ya kuwa unakuanga tuna pesa nini like whatever you want you get and all that kind of stuff. And that affects nini, that affects it's really
it's affecting the society. It's blurring the line between black and white.
Exactly.
Now you see you said that before you got to poverty, you were talking about how family has become, a learning point,
right,
or the place where we all learn and get to understand and get to define what roles are for females and what roles are for males. So apparently that's from the family, it goes through generations. And as time goes, some roles tend to shift. And come modernity and feminism, the wave of feminism that has been there, then we get to a place where now girls are taking up more male roles. And some of it is progressive, some of it is retrogressive. And I must say, even as we are picking more roles, I mean, girls are picking more roles for men, and men are also picking more roles that women used to take up.
Right.
And here's the thing. The line right now is, as you said, very blurred between female roles and male roles. But we have at least like an SI unit. We know the ones that were traditional male roles, traditional female roles. So we call those the conservative roles today. So conservatively, a woman should be, taking care of the kitchen. A woman should be, taking care probably of the house chores. Vitu kama hizo. And here's the thing, I will not say in this podcast that men should do this specific kind of job and women should do this specific kind of job, because I think we are past that. What I am saying is, those roles that we are thinking have been passed to us. We have been made to think about them in a specific way. Now, if a man gets a daughter as a firstborn,
Right.
that man begins to view women as more as capable. Begins to view women as they can do anything. Anything that a man can do, then that woman can do. It's called the mighty girl effect. The mighty girl effect, where fathers of firstborn daughters tend to adopt more progressiveness based on the fact that their daughters get forced. Is it get forced to do, or are at a position that now there's no male
Yeah.
to do those chores that a man would be doing, or that a male would be doing. So the daughter now steps up to do those roles, and those men tend to support equality better than fathers of sons. But even so, as progressive as they may be,
Yeah.
without much thought or unconsciously, they tend to still esteem the conservative roles. You know that a lady is supposed to do this and that and that. That is like entrenched in their minds. In as much as they are progressive, you can do this, all vitu kama hizo.
Right.
And even as today, we are very progressive. And here's the thing. You will easily open the door for a lady, right? Especially kwa gari. I mean, if you drive, you will easily go and open the door for a lady.
Yeah.
But you'll not do it for a man, right?
Yeah.
And that lady will easily be your boss at work. Yeah? So the thing is, we do not actually have to press down the ladies for us men to have to feel mighty.
Yeah.
And the ladies don't have actually to press down the men for them to take up roles that are traditionally men roles.
Yeah.
So we are in some kind of a progressive society. But here's the problem. Imagine taking up conservative roles at home, where you are expecting the man
Yeah.
is the breadwinner.
Okay.
But then the woman is also working. Probably she's even a boss where she is. And she earns much more than you are.
Yeah.
Where are the roles at that point? Where's the line? At what point do we say now, I am I'm the provider in this house, and you're the woman in the house, so you need to be cooking and doing all that stuff while I go?
Yeah, I think yeah, we have, by the way, people have found themselves in such a situation.
Yeah.
You have a family, like you are there. The man does what he does. He goes out, he works, he gets whatever he gets. The woman is also working, but she's kind of earning more.
Yeah.
And also, like, when we come to the household, she's able to do all that.
Yeah.
Which is expected, in quotes.
The conservative roles.
Yeah, the conservative roles, yeah. I guess there, what people have to do is just... By the way, such kind of situations have also led to divorce. Yeah, you find that the women, the men sometimes feel, they feel intimidated by women who earn more than them. So you may find that ataanza ku act different, in such a way nini, but something will happen that will lead to a divorce, and you find that you might lose. Just some advice to people who have found themselves in such situations: you might spoil something good by a wrong perception, because it's not a problem for a woman to earn more.
Yeah.
Maybe God's blessings for your family have come through her. What can you do? It's not that you're, by the way, si ati we upati, si ati we ukienda unakosa, ni vile tu we yako yenye unapata ikiekanishwa na yake yenye anapata, yake ndio mingi.
Yeah.
In that case. So I guess for such kind of people, it's just you come together, have conversations
around money.
Around money.
Yeah.
And by the way,
that's going to be a topic for some other day.
Yes.
Where we talk about
wacha tu hint tu kidogo kidogo tu. We by the way are brought up differently in regards to money. The way, like, whether you're a son or a daughter, there are ways people are raised up differently.
Yeah.
And then when now you end up marrying or coming into marriage, you have different disciplines towards money. And sometimes it could be the man that is better at handling money. It could be the woman that is better at handling money.
Yeah.
So I think that conversation is important to have. Now, back to our conversation. Wait, sasa hata nimepotea.
We were at the breadwinner narrative. The breadwinner narrative.
Breadwinner narrative.
Because that's also, these are traditional roles. The traditional roles or the conservative roles where a man is expected to be the breadwinner in the family. But now we have ladies who are breadwinners.
Right. So, well, okay, how do you put? Okay, historically, tukianza before the Industrial Revolution, before working and whatever, kulikuwa tu na, it started as division of labor, and it was a means of survival. Yes. So the men were, because of their strength and their and their physical capabilities, they would go out and hunt. And then the women would stay at home, gather plants and give care, right? And this was mainly driven by their needs for survival and also their capabilities biologically, right? Although that was different in some societies. Given an example here, the Arapesh of New Guinea, where they shared those responsibilities equally.
Do you know in Maasai in Kenya today?
Right.
Not today, but traditionally, I believe even to this day, it is the women that build houses.
Right.
It's the women that build houses. So if we go to a different community like Meru, that's a pressure for men. Because what do women know about building houses? You see?
Yeah.
Kikuyus, the same thing. I mean, Kisi is the same thing. Yeah? Like, what do women know? What do women know about building houses? But that's just traditional. That's what we thought back then. Today, we have, people are architects. Women are architects. And very successful ones for that matter. Yeah. So, gender roles again, as I'm saying, it's something that we have been taught from when we were very tender. But gender roles are not biological. I can cook. In fact, here's the thing. Today, a man can live alone,
right,
and do everything that is required of them. Cleanliness, etc. We can be self-sufficient.
Right.
Yeah, we can be self-sufficient and get everything that we want. We get food because if we are not cooking, we get someone to cook for us, right? Maybe there are people you can pay. You can even buy food anyway these days and stock it in fridge, and then you just come and warm it up or something, or just pass by a hotel
Yeah.
and eat from there. If you want, if it's about clothes, you can buy a washing machine. Put your clothes there. They are clean. And you put them on and go to work.
Right.
You actually do not need a woman to take care of you as a man. But then again, that will contribute to a lot of, loneliness, broken people, a lot of mental health issues. Yeah. And so much more. So we'd rather have conservative, the conservative roles
Yeah.
as they are, and yet still be progressive.
Or be the best of both worlds.
Be the best of both worlds, yes. I think that is, and that should be our take home for today. That in as much as we are talking about gender roles, we are saying that women should do this, men should do this. Here's the thing. Gender roles are not biological. We cannot have a role that is female and a role that is male. But at the point that we take conservative roles and we know it's not written, remember the gray area. It's not exactly black and white. Yeah, it's somewhere in the gray areas. But then we esteem those conservative roles that, as far as we are talking here, I know you are the woman of the house. Man, if you're earlier than me,
Right.
I mean, cook. In fact, I shouldn't, probably I should think about what we are eating and all.
Yeah.
But set the standard for the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, set
Take
the standard.
charge of that place.
Right.
Tell me if you need me to help you. I mean, tell me, please. I left some food there. Help here and there.
Yeah.
But if something goes wrong in the kitchen, you shouldn't be asking me. Conservatively.
Yeah.
I am a progressive man, very progressive. I cook myself. But think about it. Think about it. There is that traditional role that even we as Africans have. We know very well. In fact, if people visit from somewhere, they're visiting your home, and it's just you and your wife
Right.
that are in that home. When they sit down, would they expect to get them food?
Obviously, it's there.
I mean, that's the kind of thing I'm saying, that we ought to be progressive,
Right.
and yet conserve some of the traditional roles. It's not written in black and white that a man got to provide, and a woman got to be the caregiver in the house. No.
Yeah.
In fact, even when visitors come, it's possible for me, to serve them. But not in a manner that puts me in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Not in a manner that puts me at a place where they are questioning.
Yeah, there is service and there is
Slavery.
Yeah. You need to differentiate between service and slavery. For example, you mentioned as a gentleman, by the way, there are so many things that are expected of us. Open the door, carry help carry the bag, such things. And as much as you can be gentle, it's no problem to do it as a gentleman.
Yeah.
but sometimes it becomes more of slavery than service.
Yes. And we should get to that point where we differentiate them.
Exactly.
And, there is the point of at what point is much too much? At what point does it get too much? At what point does it get poisonous?
Right.
Yeah. In as much as, and I think we're just so good with blurring the line. Is it with you that we were talking about, we're having a discussion on somebody that got shamed by a woman? I think we were talking about transactional relationships. And is it I think transactional relationships. And at some point we talked about a woman who waited for that moment where there are so many people
Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember.
to put out the dirty linen
Right.
in public so that the husband would be ashamed and all and all and all. Now that would be going too much, doing too much. That's toxic.
Yeah.
In fact, it's not just it's not just hurtful. It is toxic. And there is a very big conflict about gender roles in adults today. Like in a family setting, the man is expected to be stoic, a man is strong. He doesn't feel pain.
Yeah, no emotions.
He doesn't cry.
Yeah.
And that hurts the man. Because then they start getting stress. Because now they can't, put out their anger. They can't put out
Their sadness. Their grief, whatever.
Their grief. In fact, when grieving, they can't cry because now they feel that they have to be strong for everyone else because they are men. And yet, they are feeling the very same emotions everyone else is going through.
Yeah.
And when you don't express emotion by the way, it takes longer for you to heal.
Right.
And that's how we are making more men that are fighting mental health. Because they have poor emotional health. They are behaving stoic people.
Right.
Like stoic people, they don't show it. They don't show how much they are hurt. They don't cry. If he cries, unalialiaji? Kwani wewe ni mwanamke? There's that trend actually that came at some point.
Kwani mimi ni mwanamke?
Ai, mimi niosha nyumba, kwani mimi ni mwanamke? Mimi nivalie nguo safi, kwani mimi ni mwanamke?
Mimi nioge,
mimi nioge, kwani mimi ni mwanamke?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And by the way, on that your point, being emotional.
Yes.
Okay, this is just a point for men out there. I know, by the way, it's difficult for men to talk.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for men to...
Super difficult.
It's difficult for men to talk because personally, I find it, I don't know, inakuanga tu ngumu kuongea. But there are ways that men actually process their emotions. A man will, utapata, maybe a man processes their emotion by, tidying up. Unapata by the time anamalizia, they feel much better. Ama, yana feel vizuri, akichukua tu shoka yake aende kwa msitu, akate miti. By the time anamaliza, they are just fine.
Ametumia hiyo energy
vizuri. Like hiyo energy imemtoka. So I think it's more of understanding how to process these emotions as they come. And I think for men to prevent the high number of suicide rates I think it's important for just kama uwezi ongea basi if talking is not
Your thing.
if it's not your thing, go out there, do things, go out there, meet people, ama do stuff, just work or do
In
something.
China,
Eh,
I think it's China, if I'm not wrong. They have like there's someone who has like a workshop, and they mold faces
yeah.
za watu ya matope, and then they put some cast huko ndani that but it feels anatengeneza mtu unaona ni mtu full, as in this is not full but at least the portrait.
Yeah.
The portrait. So if you get angry with your boss, unafeel kama unaweza mgonga, unapitia kwa huyu msee huyu fine artist, anakutengenezea kimold ya boss, umempea picha nini, so wewe unaenda kuchapa,
Unaenda kupiga hiyo kitu.
and it helps you vent
Yeah.
your anger out.
Yeah, such things by
And
the
then wengine wanapitia kwa gym, hizo ma boxing bags hizo
bas
wanazigonga vilivyo, just to vent out. Others go out and shout,
yeah.
like scream at the top of their voices, to vent out the anger and vitu kama hizo. Which is a funny
There's
thing.
this trend that's nini yeah, it's going around ati mtu akiface rejection anaenda gym, like you were trying your luck on someone, amekukataa, una join the gym bros. Ushakuwa mtu wa gym sasa
Bana, for the next like 3 years also, or 6 months hivi mpaka uhil.
na unapata okay, yes, it
works.
helps, it works.
Yeah, I think it just keeps you busy.
It will keep you busy, but utapata the more you do it, utakuwa healthy, utakuwa fit, like unapata more benefits from that rejection. So yeah, it's something to, it's a way of coping.
Na ukipewa character development unaingia huko hivyo gym, unatoka kama umeunga mkono moja.
Kuunga mkono moja. Noma. Unajua
unaingia huko hivyo, you are not meant actually to go into the gym, but because umepewa character development, una decide wacha uingie gym. Unaingia gym lakini sasa mkono moja iko kwa simu, ingine ndio inainua chuma hivi. So let me ask you, would you wake up to a child, to a crying baby, kubnas?
Interesting. Well, as opposed to the traditional norms that men didn't have those nurturing capabilities, I think I would. I think it's something that it's right now, it's something that can work. It's something that I think I can do if I was able to look at how ugali is made and I can make it. I can also look at how a baby is taken care of and be able to take care of that
In
baby.
fact, everyone has the instinct to take care of a baby.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Not just the woman. Everyone has the instinct to take care of a baby. Have you seen not lions, but cheetahs? They meet a kid gazelle. And they take care of the kid gazelle in the jungle.
Right.
For, at least for, they can take care of that kid for maybe a day or so. I actually saw one that found a kid gazelle, a cheetah, found a kid gazelle, and had pity on it, protected it for some while, and then it saw some hyenas coming over, like to attack this kid.
Right.
It took the kid in its mouth and climbed a tree with it.
Wow.
Just to protect it from the hyenas.
Yeah.
This thing should be eating this kid, man. But it's protecting it. You see, it has the instinct to take care of the kid. The same for human beings. In fact, there's a study. It's a Danish study. I don't remember the name of the study.
Yeah.
I think I'll also link that in the description. But this study found that men are as biologically capable as women to take care or to wake to a crying baby.
Yeah.
But then the problem is with the social norms and the policies. How long is paternity leave in Kenya?
I don't know.
Paternity leave in Kenya is 14 days.
Yeah.
Paternity leave, 14 days.
Yeah.
14 working days, that is. That will amount to about 3 weeks.
Actually, it's 3. No,
It's about 3 weeks.
It's about 3 weeks.
3 work weeks.
Yeah.
That is.
Ukitoa Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about 3 work weeks. Now, how much maternity leave does a woman get in Kenya?
Double that?
It's not double. It's like 4 times, 5 times. It's usually 3 months.
3 months.
3 months. Maternity leave.
Wow.
That amounts to about 13 weeks. 13 weeks. And those 13 weeks are including Sundays and...
Hey.
So if now we are counting the working days only, how many more days? That was 13 weeks times 2, 26 days. 26 divided by 5, about 5 more weeks. So probably about 18 to 20 weeks.
Well, I
Wanaume
think
wanapata 3 weeks.
that's a bit unfair on the men.
Well,
on the men.
Well, my problem is actually not on the unfair part, but on how these policies propagate, the roles that men play
Right.
in raising children,
True.
their own children. So the policies will make sure that fathers do not spend as much time with their children
The children.
as the women do.
Right.
I know there's the part of, the women are healing and all. Yeah, we acknowledge that. But 2 weeks, 14 days,
The father needs to spend
I think
as much time with the child.
that's a little too dismal.
Yeah.
So when we talk about how we are trying, to talk about equality, equity here and there, and making sure that men and women share roles, or we are hitting ourselves.
Right.
We are fighting ourselves in some way, because we want to be progressive on one end, but are remaining conservative or traditional on the other.
Right.
And then we blame one of the genders.
You blame kwanza.
This is just an example, just one example among many others.
Right.
Yeah, so again, we need to get there.
Yeah, I think, and by the way, from the beginning, like men and women were meant to complement each other.
Yes.
Like they were more of complementary beings. It's not like as much as after they fell, after Adam and Eve fell, now the hierarchy came in, where now the woman was told, you'll be subject to you'll be subject to man, and like man should, sasa hapo ndio man akakuwa head over the woman. But before that, it was more of a complementary. She was more of a helper. Like kulikuwa na your symbiotic kind of relationship.
Yeah.
Sasa after sasa whatever happened, now man was given some form of dominion over the woman.
Over the woman.
Yeah, the woman is supposed to submit. The man is supposed to. The man was also given his
I think even without referring to the Bible, just look at the African culture.
right.
The African culture, what I'm talking about, the traditional roles, the traditional gender roles. We see that a man was a breadwinner and a woman was a caregiver. Now today, women want their share. They want to work.
Right.
And they still expect the man to be the breadwinner in the family. They're not providing the caregiving. But they want the man to provide what?
Right.
To be the provider, to be the breadwinner in the family.
Yeah.
It can't work.
Haiwezi.
What will work is if we marry the two roles. Yeah? Now, if you are a stay-at-home mom, by all means, let the man be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
But if you are working,
Kuna hii nini point.
if you are working, I mean, have some arrangement or something
yeah.
like that. I mean, I know there's this thing about 50-50. Have you had a conversation of 50-50?
I've heard about 50-50.
In fact, people are talking about not people, we, all of us. Okay, maybe not all of us. Are talking about. I mean, if you especially in the dating world right now,
Yeah.
You'll hear women say, or ladies say, I am not dating someone who is a 50-50 kind of man. 50-50 in what way? We are going for a date. I have 50 bob. You give me, you bring in 50 bob, and then we'll get something to eat.
Right.
Well, my problem is actually not even the 50-50. Some people have even a problem with giving 10 shillings, where the man brings 90%. You have a problem with bringing 10%.
Right.
And you have the means for that.
You have the means, but
You have the means, but you are standing on the fact that 50-50, nana. Yeah. You will find yourself as a man working with a lady in the very same office. You're being paid the very same amount of money.
Yeah.
But the lady wants you to, pay for her lunch or expects you to pay for her lunch when you go out for lunch or something like that. At that point, I think gender roles are failing. Are failing us big time.
Yeah.
We need to be at a position where we know that gender roles, that we know roles do not have genitalia. Roles cannot be female and male.
Yeah.
It is the social norms that have, pushed the agenda that a woman is supposed to do this and a man is supposed to do the other.
Right.
However, we also need to take advantage of that social norm to bring order, to the table, such that we know traditionally a woman is supposed to do this. Traditionally, a man is supposed to do the other. But we are progressive people.
Yeah.
We know that's your role. We know that's his role. We meet somewhere by accepting now that a woman can work, a woman can, drive, a woman can do those things that we thought only men can do.
Yeah.
We accept that. But also the women need to accept that the men can also do their roles. And if we can all do each other's roles, then respect idumu kidogo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's come to a consensus that now as you do this, I will do this, so that we also don't have a confusion on.
Right. Or I think the problem comes in where easy stereotypes they create some form of expectation. Like when people are dating, they come in with expectations based on stereotypes.
Based on stereotypes, yes.
Yeah. Kama let's say the man is a provider, so the woman will expect, whenever they go out or do things and this and that and this and that, the man takes care of everything. Ama history ya sijui pesa yake ni yetu, pesa yangu ni yangu.
That's the other notion. Sick.
Exactly. Like you are working, you are earning, but
probably even earning more.
But
pesa yake ni yake.
Yeah.
Yako ni yetu.
Exactly. Doesn't make sense. And I guess it's also joins with another point. I don't know if I was having a conversation somewhere. I can't remember, but people want to enjoy the rights without. I think we were talking about that another time. We want to enjoy the rights without the responsibility.
Yes.
You want to enjoy a right that you want to enjoy a right, but you don't want to put in the work. But you don't want
to put the effort.
Yeah. And hiyo ndio inaharibu vitu.
Yes. I think with that, we were talking about the transactional relationships again, where some women want to enjoy the queen's, seat.
Queen treatment.
The queen treatment, but they do not want to put the work of the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do not want to be the caregivers, but they want to be provided for. And the men that want to receive the caregiving, but do not want to do what? To provide.
Right.
Gray area becomes a problem, man.
You want the crown without the work. And
have you ever heard of beliefs like girls are better communicators than boys? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I think I've heard it.
Many people tend to think that boys are better communicators than girls. Others say that women today, there's this very big misconception that women are better CEOs than men, based on the fact that, or on a research that showed that when women are CEOs, the companies are more stable in terms of they're more stable. Not many companies are led by women actually fall.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. And here's the reason. Men are more risk takers than men are. I mean, than women are, sorry. Men are more risk takers than women are. So, women will manage better in terms of retaining the amount.
Yeah.
But they do not become as profitable as a whole in the company.
Yeah.
Men, on the other hand, profits are high, but the chances of that company collapsing is also as high. Yeah.
And maybe to give a hint, and when a company is falling, you might not miss the hand of a woman.
It's possible.
It's very possible to find a woman was involved
Yeah.
in one way or another. Like
But who was the lead? Who was on the steering wheel?
Well, obviously it was the man.
Yeah. So those are actually misconceptions. In as much as we have studies, showing that there are also misconceptions, and where people think that boys are more logical. Maybe I'd rather, I'd rather have a conversation with a boy or with a man, because men will be more logical about this than have it with a girl, because then girls will just be too emotional.
Right.
The thing is, those are misconceptions, and they are based on social constructs or social upbringing, where a lady was brought up in a setting where they were just taught to be emotional and things like that, or they learned to be emotional. But biologically speaking, we are not.
Yeah.
We are not that. We are not defined by whether we are male or female.
Right.
We must accept, and we must come to the terms that yes, women will face challenges that a man cannot face, and men will face challenges that a woman cannot face. But all factors held constant, we are humans. We are humans, and if you remove all those emotions and if you were brought up in one setting and a woman was brought up in another setting, and all factors were made to be similar, like this, your parents will love you the same way and teach you the same things, trust me, will turn up to be the very same person. Except for the part of free will, where someone now decides, I want to do this myself, I want to do the other thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's a lot of factors that
But it makes sense.
drives us.
Someone's choice is also a big factor in their situation. Like as much as we are, victims of our circumstance, the choices we make as well, they will affect
how we respond to different things, how we act, vitu kama hizo. The differences do not come from our biology. The differences of how we act, how we do all things, does not come from our biology. The differences come with expectations, environmental expectations. Yeah. Like how your parents got to praise you, whatever toys your parents gave you, things like those.
Right.
How people treated you at home. Were you suppressed? Like, were you told, where's ili hapa? Yeah? Things like those. They are external to our biology.
Right.
So, as we end, I want to introduce the topic of healthy gender roles. If we are conservative, if we are too much conservative, we're too much traditional, then it could be unhealthy. If we are too progressive, it could be too unhealthy as well. Because then we will have women who are so feminist, they don't think men have a place in their lives.
But it's a woman's world, it's a man's world, all that kind of thing.
But then we can get practical ways to promote healthy gender roles.
Right.
Like in the part where we have chores in the house.
Yeah.
We can choose to normalize equal contributions and to benefit relational satisfaction. And to benefit from relational satisfaction.
Yeah.
We can choose that kama ni vyombo kuosha, kitchen, in the kitchen and all that. It's not like at every time it's a lady washing them. It's not like every time it's a man washing them and then the other one is cooking. We normalize to dialogue and to agree on things like those.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the only thing, not the only thing, but it's one thing that shapes us and who we are. The fact that a man from the rural areas did not get to wash utensils when they were young, when he comes to town in the urban centers, he will have a very big problem doing that.
Right.
He will struggle
True.
with cleaning utensils. Ndio mtakuwa mnakuja mnapata sinki kuna vyombo vya last week but one. The place is stinky. Because it's not imprinted in his brain that he needs to clean after himself. Gender roles. They are not female or male.
Yeah.
Roles do not have genitalia. Roles are roles. Kama ni vyombo ni vyombo. Of course, a man will not give birth. But a woman will.
Yeah.
Because that is biological. But the role of now bringing the child up, that role does not have genitalia. Yeah? We choose to bring up that child in the right manners. Yeah.
Very true.
Do you think there are many other ways? Do you think there are any other ways that we can promote healthy gender roles?
Well, the only thing I can say is just being tolerant with other people.
Yeah.
You have to understand, especially in society, ama, for example, in marriage, just know your person. It's very important to know your person, know their background, know what kind of person they are, so that you can, as time goes,
maybe even learn how they were brought up.
Learn. Like enda hata kwao. Jua, like enda tu uende uone kwao venye kuna kaa.
Sometimes they'll even tell you stories. How their parents treated them.
Exactly. Like these things, by the way, they're important to ndo ujue what kind of person you're dealing with. Ndo kama ni kushare roles, kuna watu wengine they can't do certain things, not because they're bad people, but because amekaa miaka yake 25 ama 30 hajawahi fanya hiyo kitu, imekuwa ikifanywa na mtu mwingine, and so to learn something new at a mature age inakuanga ni ngumu.
It's very hard.
It's very hard.
I saw a video of a guy who was so much afraid of a chicken.
Yeah.
He was being told, so the wife is holding the chicken and a knife.
Yeah.
She's ready to, slaughter it. But she tells the man, just touch it. Just touch it. Guza tu. The man is crying. Like crying. That he can't catch and he can't hold a chicken.
Yeah.
Traditionally,
Mm.
men are supposed to do that job.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think we should also get to a place that we avoid stereotyping roles. That kuosha nyumba hiyo ni kazi ya wamama. I want to challenge. I heard there is a man who has a company called Mama Fua.
Okay.
Mama Fua. First of all, that name in itself is a stereotype. Because you're saying now, Mama Fua, it is the woman who does what? Does the laundry.
Ama hata mama mboga.
Mama mboga. Even our language is just so stereotypic. Yeah. When you think about laundry, stop thinking about woman in laundry.
Yeah.
Because I can do my own laundry. Yeah. You can do your own laundry.
Yeah.
A woman can do their own laundry. But the rift is only in how we perceive the role. We've already put a genitalia on the role. So when we think fua, we think mama.
Yeah.
When we think mboga, we think mama.
I think mama.
Mama mboga, mama fua. Have you gone to those markets and seen how many men are selling mboga? Do you call that man mama mboga?
Well, okay. The only instance I've only seen, okay, hata ndio niseme mama mboga is because where I was at school, there's a guy who opened a shop, akaita baba mboga.
Aha.
And well, to me it came as it was funny because this is someone who has, by the way, anajaribu kuchange the narrative.
Yes.
Anajaribu kuchange the narrative that ati mboga ni nini, mambo ya groceries, it's a woman's job.
Yes.
Like even men can go and do groceries.
Yes.
And be at the same level.
Actually, hiyo story ya mama fua, when this guy started that company, I heard a politician criticize him openly in, our politicians just blab everywhere. And they mentioned him and said, now I have seen a man has started a company, ameita mama fua, and now he is taking the jobs from women and all. And then I remember asking myself, what are you saying? Because women took our jobs as men a very long time ago.
Exactly.
So now that we are doing these jobs, why do you have a problem?
Right.
Why do you have a problem with mama fua? In fact, if you search, you should search that company right now. Andika tu mama fua on your browser.
Yeah.
It should come up. It should come up. Mama fua laundromat. Laundromatic. Mama fua laundromatic. There's even a mama fua app.
Okay.
Yeah? Mama fua cleaners. Ziko. I laud that man who started that company.
Yeah.
Because then he knows that roles have no gender. Except for the name.
Yeah.
Because the name is still stereotypic.
Exactly.
All right. I think we crown it at that.
Yeah,
it's been like an hour or so.
Ah,
Hey, I think it's
conversations
past, an hour
are
and a
very
half.
interesting.
What I want to... In my closing remarks, I just want to speak to us all on gender roles to consider gender roles not as male or female,
Yeah.
but as roles. Of course, in your setting, there are those roles that you will consider to be more conservatively for women, and others more conservatively for men. But it is up to you to decide which roles you actually do. It is good to take up healthy gender roles. That means a man can cook, a woman can take out the trash. By the way, mostly in our homes, I think women tend to think that men need to take out the trash for some reason. I do not understand why. Are you calling men trash? Yeah. Yes, we should be very open to diverse gender roles,
Yeah.
because roles do not have any gender. And we should keep off, naming roles and associating them with a gender, like Mama Fua, Mama Mboga. I think we are past that. We are in a very progressive state of mind right now. In as much as we are conservative, because I know even the most conservative person in the world today,
Yeah.
they unconsciously know or they unconsciously label some roles as female roles. Unconsciously, they'll probably go into a room and they're like, they talk to the lady, please get me tea, something like that. They could talk to a man and ask the same, but they won't. They will ask a lady to give them tea. And sometimes that's you can get into a room, by the way, and do that, and you're asking your boss to get you tea without knowing.
Without even knowing. Unconscious.
Yes, unconsciously.
You are now jobless.
Yeah. So yes, let's embrace roles without necessarily putting a gender on them.
Right.
Till next time. But before that, let us know what you think about gender roles. Just comment, like, and share, and subscribe
Right.
to this channel. Till next time.